Gary G with the Inland Valley News reporting from the Staples Center as the Los Angeles Clippers pull out a tremendous win in game number 3 to take a 2-1 advantage over the Houston Rockets. The score 124-99. Leading scorer for the Clippers, J.J. Redick with 31 points and Austin Rivers with 25 points off of the bench. Stay tuned for videos. Interviews to follow.
Before halftime where he stepped out of bounds. I felt like, oh boy, I haven't seen him that aggressive and do that in a long time. And I turned to one of our coaches and said, we need him to, I told Sam, keep him in that mode because he hadn't done that. You know, that little step back, whatever that thing is. And I liked that you could see his confidence was that he was going to do it. Now, I didn't know he was going to do that in the second half. But that was a good sign for me.
How has he adjusted to that, you think, also?
First of all, the way he played tonight was unbelievable. I mean, just it's not even so much. It wasn't like that he was feeling it. It was just that he was aggressive. Like he got himself into that. It wasn't like he saw a couple go in and like he got himself going. When that was like crossover and getting to the rim is tough. And you know when he lets that be his playmaking. And he lets his aggressiveness and when he's looking to score, everything good. A lot of good things happen because he forces people to help. So he was great tonight. We're on the court. You would think he was just like a regular coach and player relationship. He does get on, like you said, but Doc has done that a lot with our backup point guards. So he's just kind of kept the trend in.
You know, we talk about it as a team all the time. It's got to be an odd dynamic to be coach, dad, son, all that stuff like that. And Doc's hard on him. I mean, Doc's real hard on him. So, you know, to see that during the game, you know, I think about my parents winning the game and stuff like that. And that was impressive. 17 in the third to break away in a big game like that. You know, just told him, you can put the other hat on for a second.
What got your confidence so high up and then kind of forget that and move on to this game?
Just never be too high or too low. You know, Blake came up to me and he was just like, you know, I made an error just like that, you know, and he's like, or, you know, when I made it, we were up to, you know, whatever game versus Spurs. He's like, you know, he just kept telling me, listen, you know, at that point in the game, you know, we were scrambling to get back, you know, it was the right read. I just lost footing, and it just happens, man. It's part of the game. That's why you just keep playing, you know. And even now, you know, a great game. I'm just going to keep going. So it was fun, and we just learned from our stuff. Had so much fun out there. It started with our defense stops. Kept getting stops, so we were just getting the rebound and going. And in transition defense, they were kind of getting lost a little bit. And I just kept seeing, you know, they were kind of just backpedaling. So it's hard to guard someone when someone's going at you full speed and can change direction. So I was just going at them and. If they would have converged, I would have passed. I just kept getting to the basket and then, you know, just looked for my shots. And everybody was, you know, just aggressive during that little spurt and started with our defense up.
Crowning moment in your career. How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, it was, I really don't know what to tell you. You know, it's been a long journey. Just continued to work. Through my rookie year when I was hurt a lot and up and down. The last year, same thing, and then I just got right. This summer I just really put a lot of work in, more than I ever had in my life, and I just came into this season with just a lot of confidence through my hard work. And then when I came here to LA, I can't give enough credit to the coaches and the players I play with. You know, working with Chris every day and guys like Jamal and JJ and Blake. Honestly have been so beneficial for me. I've just learned a lot, and they just taught me just to go play, and just whatever else happens will take care of itself. And it just feels like I just keep getting better and better. So I'm just gonna continue to work and learn from them, and just keep playing hard, benefit me, make me better. And just to be here, playing with these guys and learn from them, it just seems like I learn something new every week, you know, from one of these guys. You know, Chris, JJ, Jamal, Blake, DJ, you know, these guys have been here so many times, so just to play with them, you suddenly start to, you know, put yourself in their shoes and just start to feel comfortable, and then you start to play like, you know, you've been your whole life. And I feel like that's what I'm doing now, and I'm just having fun. So.
Austin, can you talk about when you were attacking against James Harden? Was that a part of the strategy, attack the attacker as well as you?
It wasn't specifically him. You know, it was really who's ever in front of me. Just because we were getting stops. You know, that's what led to all of that. We kept getting stops, so every time I would get the ball in transition, you know, they were kind of scrambling because we're getting stops and we were just running the floor. And when that happens, we're so hard to guard because we have so many guys that can score. And that's why you attack. You know, if they come in and help, then you kick the ball out and somebody else attacks. You know what I mean? So that's just my focus, you know, through this game 1 and game 2 and game 3 tonight. Just every game, just be aggressive and just continue to do it on both ends.
Austin Rivers, definitely tonight, he had an explosive game. How did that throw you guys out of sync as far as defensive in the scheme of against him?
He was aggressive. You know, he was aggressive. He made shots, some three-pointers early, which gave him confidence. So I don't think he was the problem, you know, in the game. I think certainly in the game from the beginning, they were getting a lot of easy buckets, which gave them a lot of confidence throughout the game.
Like tonight, playing for your dad as opposed to just any other coach?
Yeah, sure. You know, obviously, you know, it's a different aspect. And I wish you guys could see it from where I'm sitting, and obviously you can't, but it's something where I don't know how to really describe it, but our relationship's just kind of always been that. It's just been coach, player. It's just the way it's been. You know, he grew up in Boston, I grew up in Orlando, so we just, every time we talk, it's about basketball. You know what I mean? It's just the way our relationship is, and when I came here, it's been kind of just like solidified. You know, listen, I'm the coach, I'm the player. You know, and he's hard on me. You can ask him. You guys, JJ, he's hard on me. But it's just because he wants the best out of me. And obviously, looking forward in the future, you know, we'll probably look back at this, but you know, I feel like the bottle's just been open. You know what I mean? So this is just one game, and I'm just gonna keep just playing hard.